An email about you that you weren't supposed to see was sent.
What happened before that?
What should happen before that?
So after Alana came on my show and talked a bunch of garbage about me and spewed lies and slandered my good name, I did what I always do. I went out camping out in the desert by myself all alone with no one else around. And I did some serious soul searching.
You weren't necessarily liked as a performer.
Had I got drunk and tanked a show?
Remember Crown Royale?
What about all the emails after the show that were so positive? What about the many photos that exist of the show, including the very scene in question? The desert has a way of illuminating the truth of things. And so, after much introspection and contemplation, I knew what I had to do. I tracked down an audience member who was at the show that day to prove Alana wrong.
By interviewing a second witness, someone who was in the audience that evening, we should be able to test Alana's story for accuracy and find out whether she may in fact be influenced by subtle bias, if not malice. There's no way I tanked that show.
Ladies and gentlemen, our guest today, John Roiniotis.
Hi. What a special, and a serious episode that we have today. You know, I'm gonna trust that the levels are good, because normally I'm always in the back of my mind worrying about the levels. But you know what I'm gonna try to do for you, John?
What?
I'm gonna try to be present right now.
Good.
In this moment. Do you hear that? Something? I'm gonna try to be present for this episode and not be so, because sometimes I'm all over the place.
Just a little bit.
But this episode's different. John, how would you describe yourself as an actor, or?
I'm in government HR, I guess would be the best way to...
Holy moly.
Yeah.
That sounds like a real job.
It is.
Like my dream.
It shouldn't be, but...
Will you get a regular paycheck?
Yeah.
You get to go out to the movies and spend your paycheck?
Yeah, I was going to write movies on that, because that's what I was going to use the $20 for instead of food, but one way or another it'll go to one of those, pretty much.
When did you start hanging around the comedy business?
Around 13 would be the good guess.
And you're a comedy fan. Mm-hmm. You want to be a comedy writer ultimately, probably?
Yeah, even though most of my writing ends up more serious and action oriented.
Oh, cool.
But yeah.
Cool. I've been trying to get my, get a foot in the action hero door for a while.
Oh yeah, no, I could tell from the trophy cases.
In your time of watching shows, do you have any what are some of your favorite shows?
Herald Night I don't go to all that much anymore.
Yeah.
Since I realize I don't need to try and get on Herald Night, so.
Yeah, I think that is an interesting thing about Herald Night is I think it's full house, but everybody wants to be on the stage.
Yeah.
Which is cool, I guess. It creates a cool energy.
There are definitely teams in the past, Kid Grift and Knuckle Puck both had really good energies that spark in them.
Yes.
So I saw Flap Jackson. You guys had that.
I was just talking to Scott Rogers over here yesterday, or the day before yesterday. He's doing good. Man,
That's
we were
good.
reminiscing about Flap Jackson. Love those days.
Yeah, it was a good team.
Those were good times. Good times, good team. I felt like we ended doing the best work that we'd ever done. It feels good to go out on a high note.
Yeah, to get the rug pulled out from underneath you.
Yeah, it was a bummer, it was a bummer. That one hurt.
I think that happens a lot with Herald teams.
It's easy to get a little cynical about it. Mm-hmm. It's a hard thing to manage. Okay. John, I'm going to read off a list of names. I want you to tell me yes or no if you know these people. Chris Santrell.
No.
Thomas Wright.
No.
Kelly Oberlin.
No.
Carmen Miller.
Nope.
Rachel Wilkins.
No.
Brett Davis.
Nope.
Joe Hartzler.
I know Joe.
Can you identify that person?
Right there. Yeah.
Great. Thank you. Okay, I think we should move to the second part of our interview here. I'm going to show you a series of images, and I just want you to talk about each of those images, see what you can recall from those.
Okay.
Let's start with an image here towards the top.
Okay.
Because I think a lot of these are your images.
I think I know 2. Yeah, I'm in a couple of them. But yeah.
Do you recognize that?
Those look like Megan Baker pictures.
Good eye.
That one and the one underneath it are the 2 that I didn't take. But that seems like you on top doing your hair as a female character, probably.
Can you guess what show that's from?
I don't know what show that would be.
It's a cage match.
And Casey and JoJo were up? Nope.
Little team called 100.
That I always was sad that I didn't get to see that first show.
How about this one?
That's from, it looks like the old clubhouse. I'm pretty sure I took that one. Because I like taking pictures of you breaking and posting them. You covering up.
Cover my face.
Yeah. Probably a Casey and JoJo.
That's Casey and JoJo. That's pre-Fran, and you know where that is? That's one of the, I think that was like the LA Indie Improv Festival or something like that. It was like that one theater down there on by the old Artworks.
Yeah.
But it was like the bigger theater that.
Yeah, the one where they had. Yeah, that was probably the first one that I went to.
Yeah, that's one of the. I think that's one of the best shows I've ever was ever in. Maybe. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's go on to this.
That one I'm pretty sure is Trophy Case. Where you had Alana Alana joining, I always forget their name.
Crud 2. Yep.
A lot of their stuff has to do with food.
That's from the very first Trophy Case. Mm-hmm. Would you believe it? That's the one that started it all. And where's that theater? That's the
first clubhouse.
I was sure that place was going to burn down.
We all thought it would, with all of us in it.
Yeah, because the door opened like in. So if there was a rush, everyone would pile against the door and you'd die in there.
Yeah. Trophy Case. You had everybody take pictures with you jumping. It's when you jumped that car. Yep.
Yeah, there I am. There's you. There you are. Number 54. And I like this. It's
consistency.
Nice. Consistency. Same jersey.
Yeah.
Another Trophy Case show.
Yeah.
And where's that one?
That one's at UCB Sunset.
Right there's Alana.
Yeah.
And you can see Kellen Parker there and Christian Hewer. Mm-hmm. That's these are some big names in comedy.
Yeah.
Kellen, he's working for Comedy Central these days.
Oh, good for him.
Which I've always loved Comedy Central. A lot. Okay, let's go on to Exhibit B. This aside. Okay, let's see if you recognize any of these photos, and just see if you could just tell us anything you can about them.
I remember this show. I forget the name of this one, unless it is Jercules, and then it is?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
It's part 2.
Part 2.
Yes.
I didn't see the first one. I saw this one. Yeah, no, I don't remember too much about this.
Remember Crown Royale?
I've got a good memory for shows. You were playing a dick character.
Yes.
Very well. Like a Gordon Gekko kind of.
Yes, exactly.
It was a funny show.
All right, anything else about this?
It was a funny show.
You got drunk, dude.
Okay, and then let me show you another one. And what can you tell us about these images?
Looks like more Jercules.
Yeah. Do you remember the team?
Up. Alana was on it, I'm pretty sure.
Alana, Megan Parks,
Megan.
Angela Trimmer, which we lost Jessica Williams, we lost Drew Droege, and we had lost Nathan Barnett. Those were in the early years. We lost Jessica Williams to The Daily Show.
Wow.
And then the dudes were, at the end, me, Scott, David Neer. But these are actually in chronological order. Mm-hmm. Did you know that?
Did you print them that way?
Yeah, I posted them in the order that the show went. So this scene was first, and then and then this scene, and then this is the big musical number at the end. You remember we did a big song?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Probably.
asking a lot. And then at the end, that's the last tag. I jump up and I was God. I played God up there on the wall.
Kind of remember that.
Yeah. There's Jercules or Goatcules. That was Jack. He played Goatcules. And then there's the whole gang right at the end of the show. That's a post-show classic photo. You see that photo a lot, right?
Yeah.
Back the green room.
Yeah.
Post-show photo. And writer, and Alana, Megan, David, me. Anything else come to mind about these?
People have moved on, I guess.
Yeah.
Not too many people. A few of them are still left around.
Yeah, I think Alana's still performing. I think a lot of people do. Yeah, I think he's sort of, a couple years of doing it. I think he kind of hit a wall. Mm-hmm. This was the team that got graduated. So, What if I told you, John, that this show is known as the show that I got drunk and tanked?
You got drunk, dude.
Give me a fucking break.
Be a little surprising. I can see it working for the character, though.
Why would someone say that, do you think?
It's not a great thing to say. Unless, the show came off well. It was really funny. I don't think we noticed it too much in the audience.
The audience
Okay.
wanted a show with proper lines.
So you in the audience, you didn't walk away from that show going, man, I wish I could get my $5 back because Hartzler got drunk and he tanked that thing. So that's not what you've been telling people
Nope.
since 2013 or 14, whenever this happened?
Nope. Hasn't been me.
So if someone was like, how was Jercules? You didn't say, Hartzler got drunk off his can, tanked the show.
Nope.
What if someone was saying that?
That'd be kind of shitty.
That would be shitty, right?
Yeah.
What if the same person saying that told me, got your back?
That'd be shitty. It wouldn't be great. Is the person who did that in this picture, I'm guessing?
Oh, yeah. You betcha, Peppy.
This was the problem with you. You weren't necessarily liked as a performer.
But
Okay.
where it started, the person is not pictured. It was a writer. A writer sent an email after I quit the team that disparaged my character and assassinated my reputation.
Really?
Got your back.
I said all the lines, I did all the words, I changed costumes
Yeah.
for years.
Yeah.
Got your back.
Do you talk to this person still?
There's no animosity there. It's
Not
all
at all.
fun.
Yeah.
And this crap, nobody thinks about this stuff anymore.
Yeah, nobody.
This is que sera, sera.
Whatever will be, will be.
This is water under the bridge stuff. Nobody cares about this anymore unless you bring Alana on your show and she starts trash talking you to your own audience.
I can see Alana doing that.
And look at this, John. Mm-hmm. The lady in the front row. She's got her legs crossed that way, right?
Uh-huh.
But in this picture, they're crossed the other way. She's got the best perspective on it, whether or not I got drunk and tanked it. We gotta
Maybe.
find the lady with the crossed legs in the front row.
Like, maybe, but like, it's so long ago. You can, I mean, why not just be like improv and just let it go? I mean, that's the thing about improv. Like, you do the show and it's gone. I mean, Jercules isn't coming back, I don't think, unless Up 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 has it planned again.
No, I don't think the artistic director would put that garbage up.
Who knows?
Life is just like improv. You get a suggestion, you do your best, and when the lights go out, the big coach upstairs gives you notes. And that's the only notes that you have to listen to in life.
Or death, I guess, if it's after you die.
After the show,
Yeah.
it seemed like life would be over.
I don't know if I want to get, like, coached by God on what I did wrong.
I would be getting some harsh notes.
I think we all would.
You know what I would suggest? If you're gonna join a mod team,
Sure.
don't drink.
It's good advice. Yeah, but then why do they put beer in the back in coolers for you?
And that's our only payment. Our only payment is alcohol.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're not supposed to drink it.
That's
How
what
you
I
loosen up?
see. I don't know, man. I'm confused. I thought this was the Rebel Indie Theater.
We've got a manual now. We have a textbook.
I gotta do your homework.
Yeah.
You hear a rumor. You're on the message boards.
The thing that I made, the LA Underground.
Oh yeah. Okay, so you're on there. You're on that message board. You hear
Okay.
a rumbling. You hear new show coming up next month. There's gonna be a new show. Which one gets you excited? Which one gets that $5 loose in your wallet? Trophy case 11
Okay.
or Jercules Part 4?
I would go and see Trophy Case.
Yes! Sweet justice. Sweet justice. You hear that? You hear that, Jack? You hear that, Maddie? Evan? Courtney? Becky? Jordan? Boom, in your face, big disgrace, slam dunk, boom. I'm gonna give you $20 for being on the show. Did you get a water? Did you get some water or candy or an apple? Or
I saw him. I'm good.
I pay my guests to come on the show because I think people's time is valuable. You know what it's worth?
$20.
$20. John Roiniotis. He's been in every show that there's possibly been. Hey, any great movies I should see?
Baby Driver, Atomic Blonde, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Baby Driver, is that like Look Who's Talking?
Not really. It's a like bank heist musical kind of thing.
Oh, they should have called it Bank Heist Musical. I would have seen that.
Yeah.
Any advice you would give to someone who's going out of their mind because acting sucks and they don't have a real job?
I see a lot of people who end up like getting burned out from the acting and just the nonstop just getting shot down from auditions. I think the best thing would be to sort of employ a little bit of improv logic for it and just as soon as it's done, it's done. That and just have fun. And I say that with absolutely no experience acting for the most part.
I think you're exactly right.
As I sat listening to John list my accolades on stage and
I
screen,
just really needed to hear some of what you said.
You seem a little frazzled.
Yeah.
I couldn't help but think back over a lifetime of performing.
My first name underscore last name.
You know, when I was a kid, we didn't know about haters gonna hate. We thought we could change the haters. But after talking with John, I realized you can't change the haters. You can only change yourself.
If you look at where the lamp moves. It moves. I had to move the lamp to make the drink. That's what made me start laughing. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. Scotty boy.
Joe, buddy, you
Yeah.
gotta drop it.
No,
This is
Scott,
not.
you're just in time for the party. I didn't get drunk and tank the show. Turns out it was a pretty funny show. This guy came on here, he sang like a canary.
There, that's me.
Yeah, but see, what started me laughing was that lamp there.
Yeah, I've
see,
seen it.
look closely.
You drank way too much at the time. You've told me yourself you had a fucking problem. And so I don't know why you're drinking
No,
during
but
the day right now.
to celebrate, because in the show,
Celebrate what?
they proved because the
What does it
audience,
prove?
the audience likes me.
What's changed now? All this shit always happened. It's like when I got kicked off of fucking Herald Night for being too meta or whatever I was.
Yeah,
No one even told me ever what it was. It's just the same fucking cliquey, elitist bullshit, like high school shit, like those email chains you were always on.
what an email chain.
That fucking email chain, I
What
was
about-
never on it. It was like, oh, excuse me,
Oh, the
don't worry
chain.
about these jokes. It's
chain.
just email chain jokes.
We went to
in Ventura this weekend. Or pictures of you and Casey Faye, my replacement.
What?
Casey's great, but
Oh, no,
was
he
a
just, you know-
UCB sanctioned improviser. Scott was too
Well,
dangerous and weird.
you just kind of had that
Sanctioned.
reputation. You sort of had a reputation of the guy who's just like sort of like
I did?
can't count on in a show.
Me?
Well, you know, you just
What do you mean
your
you couldn't
reputation.
count on me?
What does people would say stuff occasionally?
About what?
Just about stuff, about the way you know. You sort of you were
One specific.
you were just drinking a lot back then. Are you pissed about the email shit? The email chain stuff?
It's just to say that.
You gotta let that stuff go.
They took us off a mod night anyway. Expect us to totally shift what we've been doing for fucking 4 years. Oh, now let's all become writers and performers. It was totally misguided to begin with. It was a sinking ship to begin with. Of course, you started drinking even more than you did before. No one really cared. The writers were checked out. That's why I sent that fucking email.
But the point.
She wanted to tank the fucking team. You were the target. You're irresponsible. You fly off the
Irresponsible?
hinge. Yes, you drink too much. You have no emotional
What?
intelligence or maturity. You're
No,
always
but-
taking off.
No, but I like to go camping. I get out there, I go, what?
Like, remember you used to have parties at your old house? You'd get super drunk. You'd take your shirt off. Everyone would write all over you. You were just like the clown, like the laughing stock. Like
No.
everyone made fun of you, and it was easy. You were an easy target.
No, but they were my friends.
Who were your friends?
They're writing on me because they were my friend. They thought they were like,
They were entertained by you.
I'm a clown.
You were part of the overall dynamic of the party, which is the fall guy.
I'm not some kind of I wasn't a clown.
You're like the jackass fall guy that everyone.
Get that.
You're the George Costanza. I love you, man. It's okay. Just come to terms with it. No one gives a shit. The lessons were learned. Years have passed.
No, but
Come to terms with who you are right now in your life. You're dancing with the skeletons in your closet that have evaporated to dust. No one cares, Joe.
Dancing with the Stars.
That's a terrible...
Look at the lamp in this. See it? And then, but down here, the lamp moved. And that's what got me laughing. And so that's what made me forget a line. And I wasn't even drunk.
You'd break a lot pretty easily to get the easy laugh, get the audience on your side. This is all politics that no one gives a flying fuck about. It's like when I got kicked off a Herald night for being too meta or whatever.
Is that what they said? I thought
No one ever came to me and told me what it fucking was.
I heard
but
too tall.
I'm not even that tall. Matt Jones is
Yeah,
taller
you're
than me.
a big
but I
guy,
guess
but once he left, it was sort of like, oh, we're all just staring at, or like, this monster.
They kicked me off a Herald night because I was trying to...
You gotta let that stuff go, man. You gotta let that stuff go.
What is this for?
Huh? Don't worry about it.
I'm having a kid.
What?
Lay. Was that good for Cameron?
I love yummy sandwiches.
Being cool, right?
Ride the snake. Yeah.
Jump up your own butt and choke on hot farts. I've gotten worse.
Where'd you learn that takedown? Improv.
Not for somebody like me who's never gotten a callback.
Why not just be like improv and just let it go?
Set a spell. Take your shoes off.